Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Alien Syndrome for the Game Gear. We are now in the command room, round 4, after completing round 3, which was the hardest round to date up at that point. This one is even harder if you don't know what to do. There were 10 hostages, but there was one immediately to the east of me that I rescued before calling it a video last time. Now it's time to go to the other 9. Your two enemies for this round are these worms and these little skulls with a worm-like tail. The skull enemies will pop out of the skulls in the wall, and you'll need to figure out where the spawn points for those are. And the red spawn points on the floor are where the worms are going to come out. I actually go over here first. Now, there are skull spawn points near where the two hostages here are. And I have to be pretty close to the spawn points, destroy all the enemies nearby, wait for one to pop out, shoot it, then immediately be on my way. I make this part look a lot easier than it can be at times. I make that look a lot easier than it usually is. Also, if you know where the heads of the red worms are, you want to shoot at those to destroy the red worms. It's better if you have the laser, because that way you can destroy multiple worm segments at one time. And yeah, you can easily get rid of worm segments at one time. Also, when in doubt, use the map so that way you don't accidentally fall into a pit. There are a few pits in the stage and you want to steer clear of those. Also, you'll have to go through all the corners one at a time just to find all the hostages. And actually take the long way to the southeast corner, because taking the short way is going to be full of enemies at this point, and I don't really want to deal with that. And for this room here, you want to make sure you have at least one life, because it is possible to get finished off by one of the enemies. Like so. Again, always come to that room with at least one life, because that corner can sometimes be even harder than the southwest one. And by going through the round in a counterclockwise manner, or anti-clockwise if you're British, you make getting the hostages here easier. I'm going to mention that right now. So, yeah, just watch out for enemies, go counterclockwise, and you should have all this in the bag. Also, to defeat the round 4 boss, you kind of want to run around the room in a clockwise fashion, as this thing runs around and spawns these little worm enemies that can easily be finished off with the laser, if you have it. As fun as having the fireball is, it can't go through enemies. The laser can. And that's why it's the best weapon in the game. As long as you just keep shooting all the worms down and running clockwise while destroying the boss and getting whatever shots in that you can, you should be able to get through that boss with less problems than I did. Now, we have a cutscene. If this were the normal difficulty, this would have been the ending, and we would have gotten a bad ending at that. But the cutscene changes a little bit in hard mode. The mother alien is on the roof of the ship that we are escaping from. And we have to get on top of the ship and fight this thing. We are now in a room full of power-ups. We can get whatever power-ups we need in here. And once we go all the way to the exit to the north, we're fighting the final boss battle. That's it. This is the finale. Join me next time where we take on the mother alien and defeat this alien menace once and for all. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!